Hello. It's time for another episode of I Stitch Birds. Yes. Have I been stitching birds actually? At all? I don't think I've stitched a single bird or even a stitch in a bird the last 2 weeks. What's going on? Where have all the birds gone? Oh, well, today you'll get a little bit tired now. I keep looking at my eyes. Oh, they're looking very grey today, you know. But maybe they are grey and this white hair. God, when did one start getting white hair? Don't really feel like I should have white hair yet, but what can you do when you get white hair? You get white hair. Anyway, I've had the worst few nights. Back to the super anxious dreams when I fall asleep, and because my it's not that my mind is anxious, my body feels like has that anxiety feeling, so I feel so jittery. Like when I'm trying to fall asleep, it's just not happening, even if I'm really tired. So that's rough. Oh, I'll be back. You just can't go around? I closed the doors. Paul is working from home today, so... but of course, Daisy Cat just couldn't go the long way. Just had to come through the kitchen door, so there we go. She's out now. We just had a really good cuddle on the bed, and that was lovely. Made me all happy. But anyway, you almost got the after dark version of I Stitch Birds. Yes, I Stitch Birds after hours. Oh, because I was still up like 2 a.m. and I thought maybe I should start filming now. You know, it's nice and quiet. Nice and quiet. Could get it done. But no, I was just too jittery to do it. But at least I had like looked what little videos I had already filmed and had written a list of those so that I could film this morning, you know, feeling much more refreshed, which I don't feel, because when I finally fall asleep, then Miss Maggie climbs on top of me and pushes her backside right on my face. So that is not great. And she's been doing that every night recently, so cats. Most of the time cats are wonderful. Sometimes a bit less so. Okay, so I hope that I'll remember everything that I need to say. I do have a little list, I think, because I've been having like a notebook next to me here at the desk. So I've been writing down when I started working on something different or when I filmed a video or something. This time I didn't do it, so I felt a bit overwhelming, but it never really is. I mean, all I need to do is just see what I filmed and that's it. So, are you ready to talk about stitching already? Yeah? Or are you still thinking of a good name for the... Oh, I said after... Stitch Bird After Hours. It was supposed to be a Stitch Birds After Dark. Oh, maybe I'll come up with a good name and do it one day. Not that it would make any difference. It's not like, you know, if that light there is from outside or if it's, you know, indoor light on, right? Do I feel like this episode might be a little bit rambling? Don't know yet. It could be that instead it ends up being like a super short video and I get it filmed and then I go to bed. I don't know. Or maybe I'll end up just stitching all day. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. So, the first little video, I'm not going to tell you. Let's just watch it, like, right now. Alright, I just finished filming my last episodes, and here I am already doing my first video for this next video. So I actually ended up already starting this, like put a few stitches in and then thought, oops, I didn't film anything yet. So in my previous video, I mentioned that I would like to start working on these kits that I've been given, or patterns, and that I was wanting to start this RTO kit, which is this one, Among Black Cats. I think they have several kits that are called exactly the same, you know, all with the black cats. I'm pretty sure anyway. I don't know if they all have the different article number though. So maybe that can be used to find this if needed. So this one I got as a gift from lovely Amy when I was at the retreat in May. And I think it is really fun. So here is the fabric that comes with it. So it is, a lot of it is already printed, and you're not, I don't have to stitch that at all. I mean, gosh, it would be nice to do all this back stitching, but I feel like if I start doing that, it's not gonna look right, because it's not going to go exactly with where the holes are and whatnot. So I'm not gonna stress about that. So that's it. I just need to stitch that area. The cat is going to be here, I think, like here. And so it's just the bed and the cat. That's it. And that's the starting point. That goes with the starting point on the pattern. And I just counted myself up to where that color starts, so that, because I mean it's just going to be a block of the same color. So I just thought I'll just get going. It's a blend of white and gray, and I stitch in columns, so I always go down one way, then go back up the other way to finish across, and then move on, do the next column to the right. And that's how I stitch. So yeah, the colors, that's it. What an exciting color palette. We have 4 colors. Got white, black, light gray, and the darker gray. And apparently this lighter gray is only for back stitching on the bed sheets, I think. Or no, the covers and whatnot. So there you go. Such exciting colors. Well, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to work with greys. I think that's fine. No, I'm really excited to get started. Well, I already got started and I was very excited to do it. So I'm just gonna put it back on the Q-snap now that I've shown it. Show it all the way from here so you can see the whole thing. And I am going to put a Flosstube on and get back to stitching. So there you go. Started with the bang, a new start. haven't gone very far yet. Here it is. I think when I filmed I had done like just a couple of stitches down and that's it. And I stitched this area so that, because that's all going to be filled with this the same blend. I did a bit of the white. Did I do it somewhere else as well? I feel like I did, but it's the only place where I can see it. Okay, so the problem was, then I started stitching. Oh, you can actually see here where I stitched. So I started stitching the outline so that then I can just fill it in. Count it wrong. So I had to frog it all, and I'm sure that for just about every one of us, when we have to frog, you know, really don't feel like working on that at all then. So I still got a little bit of the remains here as well that I need to frog, so. But at least it's a start, and I reckon that when I really feel like just working on something in the car or something, this will be great because I can just get going. So there we go. The blend actually looks quite nice there, so there we go. First one done. Okay, what's on the list next? Well, let's just go on the next video, I think. No, I'm gonna go crazy and put 3 videos in a row. So happy watching. Okay, so it's turning out that September is a month for new starts. As well as, like I said in my last video, seems like it's the month for 18 count Ada, which is just so weird since I really do dislike it a lot. But if I come across it in a kit, well, I'm going to use it though, because what a pain to start changing these. Yeah, I don't want the size to start changing then and whatnot. I don't want them to be massive. So I also mentioned that these Dimensions Gold Collection petites have really been calling my name. So today was like, okay, I'm gonna come for one of you. And this was the one that won the fight there. And got to come out to be stitched. And it's so lovely because it's another gift one. So I'm extra happy then to work on it. And yeah, I found it really funny that when I picked it up from the box and then looked at, oh no, it has 18 count 8. I thought, well, it's kind of a sign for this month. Just start these 18 count 8 ones now all at once and get the stars out of the way. So, not that there's that much to show. I mean, it's just white Ada, and the threads came in the bundles, you know, the All-Star, since this is one of the American ones. So I just finished sorting them. I decided to use these sorters that come with the RTO kits because they're, you know, nice and sturdy and easy to use and whatnot, so why not? So I have 2 of these full. Look at that. So many colors for that little thing. But they are lovely, and there were 2 bundles, so I had card 1 and card 2. Woohoo! So it is called Meowie Christmas. I think that is really, really pretty. Looks like background is mostly half stitches, but all the cats and most of the presents, I think, are crosses. Anything else? 18 count 9 Ada, needle instructions. Well, that's it from 2005. Very excited. So sometime later, I'll make another video when I'm ready to put it away, and I might just, I don't know how long I'll keep these on the desk. Sometimes I feel like just keeping a new start in the desk like all months, just in case if I feel like adding to it and not leaving it with a pathetic start. But I think the pathetic starts seem to be my thing, so they can't really be avoided. Okay, I better get started. I'm excited. Alright, I thought I'd do a little update video on this one. It is not going away yet, but I thought that I would show where I'm at. Sorry, I'm fiddling with the... Whee! There we go. Sorry. Fiddling with the iPad at the same time. Okay, I'm ready now. So I started this a couple of days ago. And this is where it's now. So very much all over the place. But that's quite a bit of progress. And can I tell you what the best thing is? I haven't felt any anxiety in stitching this. Because I've been using Saga. Okay, I totally get it now. Whoever uses Pen Keeper or Mark XP and those, like, I totally get it now why you love using them. Because it really does make stitching so much easier. And I really got lucky that I found some of these Dimensions Saga files. Because they will make my dimension stitching a zillion times easier. Because it truly, the dimensions patterns are quite overwhelming. Because there's so much going on. So I have been like trying different ways of stitching it, just for fun, you know. I've been organizing the, like, how many stitches there are still to stitch in one color. I've been organizing those like from smallest to biggest amount, and I've been like stitching immediately away some of the colors because there were only like a couple of patches of it, and then it isn't used anywhere else. Or I have used from biggest to smallest and just using like a thread's worth, and if it's not after that the biggest anymore, then I'll work on whatever is the biggest. And now I just went with the blue though for the eyes, because I really want the cat to finally have, one of the cats finally to have eyes. But I thought I'd show you the Saga, just if you're curious. So this is the Saga file that I have, showing sort of what it will look like. I'm sorry that I got always that light there. Let's see. Can I move it a bit? Let's move it a bit. Okay, that helps. So that's how it looks. So if I go click the eye, this is now the actual pattern, and the white areas are ones that I've already stitched, and of course some of the white is already doesn't get stitched at all. If I click this smiley face here, then it shows everything that I have stitched so far and marked off. I don't know, does that make any? So you can see the areas there. So I really like I'm working on like from left from here, because that's all I can see on my, like, fit on the Q-snap. So I'll work on that side when I move it, but that's now the area. And here is the list of, I mean, this is of course, these are marked in DMC because it's, I mean, it's a dodgy file. I mean, that's what it is. So I of course have my actual pattern here, so that I, you know, I use the dimensions threads, and I also use the pattern sometimes to check that something is correct, and also to check what the actual symbol is, because it doesn't have all the same symbols or anything. So this is, let me put it this way. So that's now organized Like the top one has, I have 3 that I've already totally done, finished the color. And then it just keeps going to bigger, bigger, bigger. So the biggest one is 339 cross stitches. But that's because this one has a lot of half stitches. So half stitches are like the most, like 1574. So if I click that and then go up here, that's now showing all of that that black half stitch that I have to do, because I haven't done any of that one yet. But how nice is that though? Like, it's like you just get, you could just get a few needles ready and pull it close and just get stitching. And do as much as you can be bothered, mark it off, and that's it. But yeah, I'm on the, come back, cross stitch. I was doing the blue. So these are the bits I've just done, the eyes. So there, and the eyes. And I will next go to this bit here at the bottom, must be one of the packages. And that's what I'll stitch next. And then there was another bit up top. So there you go. I'm very much enjoying it. And yeah, looking forward to stitching anything that I can find the Saga pen for, I must say. So I'll be back to show you what else I get done. Okay, back here with this kit. I was already thinking I wasn't going to stop stitching this because it really has been fun. Like, being able to use that Saga app it really has made it just like anxiety free, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. I mean, just stitching, 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 all happily. But now all of a sudden I just came to a total stop. So that means it's time to stitch something else and show you where I got. Oh yeah, I did show you the little update. So I don't know, did I do anything after that? Oh, done some half stitching. So here we go. That's it. Still looks a bit all over the place, but I wanted to do at least the eyes there. So should have maybe put some color in those ones as well. I love it how it looks like the mustache there and a beard and, you know, all sideburns and everything. But yeah, today I did almost 1,000 half stitches. No wonder I'm a bit done with those. So time to put this away and see what I'll work on next. So many fun options. Right, another new start. 18 count Ada. How about that? And I'm still surprised with how much I got done in just like a few days. But then, yeah, I just came to that just sudden stop, and it was like, it was funny because I had the thread in the needle. I had the needle threaded. And I was holding the needle and I thought, I just can't. I couldn't do one more stitch on that one. So it was time for it to go away. I must say that when I was watching these little videos, I did really feel like bringing it out again and putting some more stitches in it, but we'll see. So I made it to 23.8%. That's pretty good. That's almost quarter of it done now. So I forgot to mention that well, I received that kit from the lovely Cam, and she has started her own Flosstube channel now called Stitch Therapy. So go check her out as well because she's lovely. And yeah, these videos will be a little bit like not in the time order. Oh, it doesn't really matter, but you know, sometimes I say the date or whatnot, so never mind if it's like a bit all over the place. So I did a bit of the September stitching. Still haven't done it all. So let's look at the one I was stitching this month. Alright, finally doing some September stitching. I don't know why I have been avoiding it, or was it just that other things were calling my name more, but it's just a bit weird because I was so looking forward to getting them all done. But anyway, plenty of the month left still, so this was what my friend Amanda, Crossstitch Angel on Instagram, picked for me this month to work on for 1 hour. So while I weigh the hours by Pedal Pusher. I forgot to do the start video, so I have covered a little bit. So this is pretty much where I started, even though maybe like that, because I still had a thread hanging here. So I just finished the whatever little bit of the thread I had left, and then added some green. The green looks so dark in the picture. It's 580, which I think is a really, really, really lovely green. I absolutely love it. Still blows me away how little one gets done in 1 hour. But as for this project though, it's really great progress, because it'll help me now get going with the rest of the flower and then the bottom part of the diamonds. It will be lovely. So I definitely would like to take this out again sometime soon. But like I said, there's so many things that are really calling my name at the moment. Like I can't... Oh, there's just so many things I want to stitch. It is very difficult. Well, I better get on with the other things. Here we go. And straight on to the next video, which was the my kitten caboodle sal kit that I started a year ago. So let's have a look at that. Okay, I need to stop being silly and get some more of September stitching done. I mean, really, my goal for this one is to do 50 stitches a day. It's already the 5th of September, so I'm already 250 behind. So yes, need to get busy. I think 50 a day is a good one though. I don't feel too bad about trying to catch up now and then keep it up. There's a lot of blocks of color here, so like catching up, you know, I mean, even just like the white roof has probably quite nice bunch of stitches there. I think because I have this on a smaller Q snap, so I think I'll be concentrating like on this area for now and see how I go. So that's my starting point. So I've just done some of that tree, a little bit of the background, and that is about it. Lucky enough, I found this one on, found the Saga file for this, and I have done 1.62%. Oh my goodness, how pathetic is that? I want to have plenty more done by the end of the month, that's for sure. But I think that having that file and it on the iPad showing me all the stitches in that one color, that'll really help. The main help for me is just that I don't feel overwhelmed. That is amazing, 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 amazing. Makes me so happy to stitch. Okay, I'll be back, and I might even film like every 7 days, or I guess it depends on, okay, how about I say it so that I will film always when I have stitched 7 days worth, no matter how long that actually takes to stitch that. And then I can film some more, and well, then it'll be really time for a new video then after the 2 weeks. So okay, let's see where I'll be at. I think I will be stitching some white now, so oh, that'll be exciting to show. Right, so Scenic Farm. I said that I was going to film each week, always after the 350 stitches added, and somehow I had forgotten to do that. I had just taken a picture to post in Instagram and didn't remember that I had promised to do the video. So now I've done 2 weeks of it, which means 700 stitches. Let me have a look. Where did I put it? Here it is. Do I need anything behind it? Because it's all white there. And white on white as well. Look at that. So that's 700 stitches. So I didn't work at all in that area that I had already done previously. So I just did all of that. The first 350 stitches were pretty much white on white, so having a big party on that. Is that don't the celebrities do white parties? I don't know. I don't follow celebrities. Somehow I feel like I've heard of white parties. And then last week I did I don't know, I just couldn't bring out the white anymore and added some color to it. And let me tell you something though. This fabric is absolutely awful. Awful, awful, awful to work on. Not just because it's 18 count. Actually, I've been a bit surprised that I've worked on 18 count just fine. I don't know what's happened. But it's very stiff and the holes are not like properly open, you know. I'm sure you know what I mean if you're a stitcher. So a little while ago, let me put these away. Where is my shopping? There it is. So a little while ago I finally bought some of these Easy Guide ball tip needles, because I've heard people talk about these and I've been so curious to try them out. So I got the size 28. They came with 2 needles. So I thought that I would slowly start trying them with different projects and just see if they, you know, if they have any value. So far, like they've been alright. Like I don't mind stitching with it, but then when I've changed from that to back to like regular needle, it's been like so much smoother, the stitching. But I tell you what, with that not so great Ada, the stiff 18 count, that ball tip needle has been great. Just be easier to get it through and yeah, get the stitching done. So I really have appreciated it in that. I'm going to keep on trying it with other fabrics as well. Goodness me, Daisy running around now. But I don't think it'll become like my favorite one, but if it helps like with the awful fabric, yes, that's great. Because I mean, I think anyone who stitched dimensions will probably complain about the fabrics, because like some of them are actually pretty nice. Like the one that came with the Sunset Mountain Trail Kit, the bluish one. That is a thinner and softer one. But that one, the Scenic Farm one, is very starchy feeling, stiff and not good. So I am very happy that I'm able to stitch on it using the needle. Have you used the needle bolt? Sorry, the ball tip needle? What did you think? And like, what have you found that it is best for? I'd really love to know. Okay, so what's next? Oh, I actually then went back to a whip that was called, and it was called by a lovely Finnish stitcher friend, Virpi. Kiitos, Virpi. And let's have a look where I started. This handsome boy is coming out for a little bit, and I am very happy about that. Do I have to show you again those teeth? Look at those. They are so cute. Always makes me so happy to see you. It's so amazing. So, it is Friday night, September 8th, 8 o'clock. I have been feeling a little bit lost with what to stitch tonight, because I don't want to work on my birds and blackwork flowers. I think I'm going to take that with me tomorrow to the stitchy meetup, monthly stitchy meetup, and I can work on the border there. Tomorrow I will start Maggie the Mess Maker. Woo! So I put the fabric ready on the key snap, so that's good to go. So I got time to stitch tonight, and I thought, how about I grab this one, because this is another one that I would really love to finish this year. I've done these, and I've done sort of halfway maybe here, tiny bit up here, so I have the whole top part still to stitch. So I already put it on a Q-snap, so you can't see the bottom, but you can see where it finishes. So that's of course the fish tail, and the fish's mouth is pretty much up there. I was thinking that maybe tonight I would go, like, keep stitching that fish. That would be pretty nice to get done. Then I just have like the head and side of the cat left. I mean, that is definitely not impossible, you know, for finishing this year. But how sad am I going to be when I finish this one? Because then I don't have any more of these weird cats. This is the last one of them. I had 4 and I've finished 3 now. Need to find something else fun. Well, it's not like I don't have a house full of stuff to stitch, but these have to be really special ones though. So I'm going to get on with that, see where I get, and maybe I'll keep it out. I don't know, there's so many things to stitch at the moment. Oh, damn. Oh, look at that face. God, I feel like as soon as this is finished, I need to frame him and put him next to my stitchy desk. I can see him anytime. Okay, better get stitchy. And I think I will now add like a random thought from my stitchy desk. Random thoughts from Laura's stitchy desk. Enjoy. Hello. Can I just tell you something? Last night I was here at the desk and I wasn't feeling the greatest because I hadn't slept very well. And I got it in my head I really wanted a new start. I actually picked a kit and opened it and everything and had a good look at a pattern. The pattern was really nice. Really done, nice colors and everything. So it'll be a nice one to stitch. But anyway, that's not the main thing here. So I came to the desk. I have a lot of stitchy stuff at the desk at the moment. Always ends up like that. All of a sudden I notice I've got like 5 whips on Q-snaps here at the moment. So it starts feeling a bit overwhelming, especially when you got the thread cards from the kids and whatnot around. It's like the space is starting to, yeah, feel a bit cluttered. Anyway, I think that because it's like the whole mess, the side, that you just don't want to deal with it, that the new start felt so tempting. But then it occurred to me that, it does feel like the solution to start it, because it's like all need to concentrate on that one. And then it occurred to me that it will add to that feeling overwhelmed if I start it. How about that? I know it's probably no news to you, but it really went with what I've been talking about, like the shopping. That it's so nice to buy things because you feel like it almost, it makes the feeling overwhelmed by all the other stuff like disappear for a moment, but then it adds to it at the end. So it made me so happy that I caught myself and stopped. I stopped. I put the kit away. I felt really proud of myself for that. So I just picked one of my whips instead. Took my time because I was just feeling a little bit anxious because I had to count to the left and top. God. Yeah. I had to write like a cross-stitch nightmare book. Left and top. Oh my goodness. But yeah, just took my time, counted it there, started stitching. Ooh, that was my breakthrough, anxiety breakthrough as well. Just to deal with the feeling, but not avoid it and not hide from it. Whoa! I've done well. So I did that. And I've made some progress. I'm feeling really good about it. And wow, things can happen. The rewiring of the brain is happening. Okay, I don't think I'm going to show anything at the moment, but just really wanted to say that so that I don't forget when it's time to actually do a bit more filming. Wait, did that make any sense? I was kind of listening to it back and I thought, I'm not sure that makes any sense to me. I hope it made some sense to you. I was just happy that I didn't start something, because then it would just, even though it would feel good at the moment, it would feel like overwhelming later on. That was like the main idea of the video, right? Okay, so I didn't film anywhere further with the cat. Because I have another finish, I have another finish, I have another finish. Oh my goodness. How amazing does he look? I so love this fish. I love the shape of it. It's just, I don't know, just sometimes I really like some shapes. And I really like that shape. also it was quite fun to stitch it because it was very pastel colored. So as there were other like really strong colors, that was just full of pastels and a little bit of pink there even, and the gravel bits, yep, definitely the worst ones to stitch. But oh my, those teeth. And oh boy, there was a lot of back stitching to finish all the whiskers, and I love the red cheeks and the red nose, and I love his eyes. Oh, there were French knots meant to be at the end of the whiskers, but I didn't really see the point. Like, it didn't look quite right to me, so I just left those out. I only did the French knots in the eyes, so there's the little white bit. But I'm so excited. Can't believe I have another finish. All year it's been like, just making progress with things, there's not going to be many finishes. And so I feel like when I got the 2 finishes, I was so keen to, maybe I can get another one. And I really do like this a lot. It's so wonderful. This makes me really happy, that face. So these cats, there was like a whole series of them. I bought 4 of the kits, and I think there were still another 4 or 5. I just had a look at them the other day, and there are 2 that are pretty cute, but I'm not gonna get them. I think 4 is enough, and I think I'm gonna show you all 4 now. Right, so to the cats. Probably would have been better to video on the other side, but let's go for it. So this one was the first one of them that I finished. Oh, actually, okay, now you can see the whole thing. He is amazing. I love him so much. So this one was like it's meant to be like a pillow cover. So it's bigger than the other 2 that you've recently seen. Look at that weird nose. And one of those funny teeth. Oh my god. Oh, it's been so long since I last seen this one. I had to go find him, and my goodness, I love him. I love him. Oh, so handsome. I really need to learn how to sew so I can get that into a pillowcase. Into a pillowcase. And the second one that I finished, it is so lovely to see these guys. I really need to start showing you my finishes, because like my older finishes, because it is so fun to see those. Like it is so fun. So this is the one I did next. Oh my god, look at that pretzel that he's holding, eyeing it like, oh my, I want to eat that right now. And the wild whiskers and wild hair, and oh, the under the eyes have gone very red. I think he's been awake with me every night, so all that backstitching was just marvelous. Look at all that backstitching and the scraggly looking tail. Oh, I am beyond it. I need to have these guys out all the time. And that was a load of lines to backstitch. Not that I minded that one. Oh, isn't it great? me so happy. And then, of course, the one you saw last time. Oh, yeah, maybe not the... Maybe showing the front instead. There he is. So cute. So cute. And why not show it once more? Wow. Such a handsome cat. There you go. That's my four amazing fun cats. So, did I see a bug here? So, in my lovely new bag from Sabrina, Lady Marmalade in Stitches on Flosstube, because I forgot to make a video of this one. As it was time to start Maggie the Mess Maker. You remember I told you I was starting this to celebrate Natalie's birthday. Natalie from Home Sweet Home Handmade. It really is a cute, very, very cute kit. So, I started that on the 9th, which was Natalie's birthday. Totally seem to have forgotten to do like the starting video that, but I think I showed in my last video all the bits of it anyway, so not a huge start, because there have been other things to stitch, but that's where I've gone so far. So started with the blue under the sewing machine, the white is the bit of the belly of the cat, and then decided to do the needle cushion, which is done with 3-strand half stitches. And I tell you what a pain it is to pull the 3 strands through the 18 count holes. I do not enjoy it at all. My fingers don't enjoy it at all. I think that if this whole project was done with, 1 or 2 strands, it would be so much fun to stitch. Like, it really would be. But those 3-strand ones are going to be really hard. I hope there aren't too many, because, well, bit by bit. I'll just try and do a bit each time it comes out, but yeah, at least it's started now, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm so happy that I managed to like fully get, well, not backstitching, but otherwise like do a whole object. And those little blue bits are the pins that are sticking from it, so that'll be nice to backstitch then. I love that blue. I think that's probably why I started from within. So let's put that back. I've been trying to put some stuff away from the desk, because my desk feels like it's been so full of stuff. Okay, what else do I have to share? I actually ended up having a fair bit of haul. I thought I wouldn't have any at all. So, let's have a look. Let's play some videos. Hello. I got my August fabric subscription from France, and it is definitely always so exciting to receive it, because I really do like the fabrics. This time the tea was chamomile and peach. God, I love peach teas, just any kind of peach teas. They're just so delicious, aren't they? And I like it that this note always shows each of the 3 fabric types done with the same coloring though, but they end up looking so different. So there's the Ada, the even weave, and the linen. I mean, guys, how dark is that linen? Isn't that amazing? And here is the fabric. So it's called Sand. And I love it. I mean, this will be perfect for just about anything. I love it that there's like these a bit darker areas. You can sort of, let's see, sorry. See it better there. It just looks so nice. Like, yeah, this one will be super easy to use. Very happy. So next fabric will be for a new season. So I have no idea yet what the autumn fabrics will be like, the colors. So I'm very excited because this one was last one of the summer ones. So lovely. So I met up quickly with Amanda yesterday because she had a bag of goodies to give me, and I had a pen that she wanted. So I bought and printed that for her. So it was a very nice exchange. I definitely got lots more than I gave. She gave me some linen because if she buys a kit that has anything but Ada, I always get the fabric, and she finds some Ada to use instead. So lucky me. Then I got this RTO kit, which will be one of our future sales. I mean, we already have 2. Yeah, we have the bird and the moon. Yeah, we already have 2. So this is, once Amanda finishes the bear one that I've already, oh dear. So once Amanda finishes the bear one that I've already finished, then we will do a bothy threads one. Then we have a moon kit to do after that. And once we finish that, then we'll move on to this one. I mean, this is great. I can't wait to stitch this. Gosh, I wish I could secretly already start working on this, but I don't think she would be very happy with that. So then she gave me this one, Daisy May pattern. Oh, yeah, she fairly recently stitched this one, so I inherited it then, so I can stitch it when I saw fancy. I also got this one. She didn't want to stitch this anymore. I mean, those birds are pretty cute, aren't they? Then I got this is another one that she just finished. Welcome to the Forest by Country Cottage Needleworks. So I got the whole bunch of these from her, which this one makes me so happy. I mean, that bear is just unbelievably cute. Just so cute. I had already bought 2 of this. And I was just going to do them as like just to, well, like they're done here. Which ones had I bought? I had bought this one because I think it just looks so lovely. So, but now I have the whole bunch, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Do I want to stitch the whole thing? I'm not that keen on the buildings, so I don't know. Maybe I could leave the buildings out and just do this and the other 4 animals. There's the deer, the fox, and the squirrel. Yeah, I don't like their buildings so much. Then there's the raccoon and the bear. That would not be bad. I might have to think about that one. And last but not least, I got another fabric. Oh my, look at that color. That is from a new Owl Forest kit. It's 32 count linen called Blue Lagoon. I love it. I love it so much. When I saw it, as she handed me the bag, I thought, wow, that is so pretty. I didn't realize that it was this dark. In the picture, it looks so much lighter. So very nice. Thank you so much, Amanda, for all the goodies. Make me very happy. So how nice is Amanda giving me all those goodies? And then I managed to get one of my unicorn kits, my Dimensions unicorn. Wow! Got the Santa's feathered friend. I totally fell in love with this one when I saw it, and I finally got it. I can't believe it was so difficult to get. Like, it just couldn't find it anywhere. So this one actually came from Ukraine. Oh, I love this. The bird is so pretty. And since the petites are calling my name, gosh, I so want to stitch it. Oh, 18 count Ada. Should I start it since this is like the 18 count Ada theme month? Oh, it's so lovely. And I love the, what is it with these blues that are really calling my name at the moment as well? Love them. So nice. Yeah, so the thread, oh, there we go. Of course I need to show the threads because it's just so nice to see the colors, right? And there's your white Ada. I hope that's nicer Ada than the Scenic Farm. The Meowie Christmas hat, really nice one. But he was a bit older kid as well. Ooh, pretty blues, pretty blues. Yeah, so pre-sorted thread, 18 count white Ada, needle instructions, designed by Hazel Lincoln. And what year was this from? This was 2019. So, I mean, it's not even that old, but it's really hard to get. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But at least I have it now. And I don't know if I have anything on my Dimensions unicorn list now. Well, I do have one, but I'm getting the pattern for it. So that's all good. But then I received some happy mail from a lovely lady called Patricia, who sent me the pattern to stitch. She actually got in touch with me and asked them, you know, would I stitch this one? And I thought about it for like a second and said yes. I could definitely see myself stitching that. Whee! Oops. What am I dropping from here? Oh, I see. I have wanted to stitch something from the blue flower for a while already. Just, I don't know, just never seem to get around to doing it. And this is the winter quail. What a lovely bird. And my really lovely friend in Germany, she has quails. So maybe this will be a gift for someone. And what was like extra lovely was that, oh, you see that scarf that the quail is wearing, which I think is so wonderful. Patricia was so lovely and sent me the thread for that. Look at that. That is so pretty. It's by the Thread Gatherer, Silk and Colors. And it's the Desert Moss. 5 yards. It looks so nice. And gosh, I so appreciate her sending me things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Patricia. Because I think that probably would have been a harder one for me to get to find here. So I love it that I have it ready and it can go here together with the pattern so that when I stitch it, it'll be ready. She also sent me a piece of Navy Ada, which, yes, thank you so much. Gosh, that will so be used. I have several patterns that need Ada, Navy Ada, so God, I have too many options of what to start. And I didn't actually mention it yet that this year I have started 15 new projects. 15, not 50, no. And I have also 15 finishes. So I am getting nowhere with my dream of getting my whips to 50, like less than 50. But on the other hand, have I really seriously tried it? Maybe not. I think that what I could do is, or should do, is grab those boxes, whip boxes that I have, go through them, because at the moment I think I still have like 70, possibly 70 plus whips. So I would need to pick at least 20 there to finish. Whoa, that's a that's a lot of them to finish. But it would be exciting though. It really would be. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Have a good look through them and see which ones are like good possibilities for a finish. I mean, it is most definitely not happening this year. I'd be really chuffed if I can finish one more this year. And looking at like the stuff that I have on Saga there, because I have it open here. Yeah, these are not going to be finished, you know. The percentages are not very high yet. I forgot to say that the Maggie the Mess Maker, that little bit that I managed to do, it's 0.78%. Didn't even make it to 1%. My goodness. And the Scenic Farm is at 4.52%. Yeah, they need a little bit more work. But I feel so excited, like I want to pick the boxes now and start looking with you all. It actually would be fun, wouldn't it? But this video would be very, very long. Okay, I received also another bit of happy mail, and it is from Virpi from Finland, who picked the cat whip. She sent me these. It's a Pollyanna Pickering one. You remember the hedgehog kit that I bought after my father passed away? That's a Pollyanna Pickering one. So Virpi has stitched quite a few patterns from this book and was ready to send it away, so I got it. It is really lovely. I'll show you one that I am very interested in. I haven't even dared to really look at it as... Oh, I'll have to show you that one as well. Look at the little giraffe. That is very precious. Love the blue sky there. I think this one is definitely of interest to me. I think that is absolutely beautiful. I love the big elephant there. It's just amazing. Is there anything? It has quite a few animals in there. Snow leopard and lions and okay, let's see, lion. What else do we have? Wolf. Oh, and the polar bear is gorgeous. Oh, such pretty animals. They're just so lovely. And Amanda likes white tiger, so she quite liked that one. I mean, that is beautiful. I love that background. That looks very exciting. And also, he sent me a pattern for a bothy, like a bothy kit, which is the little tweeds. I'll put a picture of it here. So she sent me the threads and the pattern. So I am quite excited to actually stitch it. Such a cute little birdie. I had never even seen that one, which is weird, right? Okay. Was there anything else? I've started the September block for the birds and blackwork flowers, but I've only done like a little bit of the border, so it's not even worth showing. I did like one thread on another whip, so I'm not even going to bother showing that yet. It's still out, so I'll stitch some more of that. And I think that's all I have today. I know I could still talk about the pretty kits and kits and patterns that I've seen, and how for some reason landscapes have been calling my name. Like, I don't know what is going on, but I think I'll have to save them for next time. And go have a nap. I think I need a nap now. So, not a crazy long video this time, but you get to see what I've been up to. And I'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.